Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the CM Punk return story in WWE 2K20. This is episode 7 and here we are at the Royal Rumble, kicking things off with the long-awaited WWE Championship match between Daniel Bryan and AJ Styles. And remember what Shane McMahon said a few weeks ago on SmackDown: if Daniel Bryan loses this match, it will be his final shot at the WWE Championship. It is an absolute must-win for D-Bry here tonight at the Rumble in Houston. It is do or die here tonight, and he has to face a man who got the best of him 3 months ago at Survivor Series, but this is a different Daniel Bryan now. The landscape has been changed with the return of CM Punk. We saw what happened at TLC. Daniel Bryan is out with a vendetta on the OC, and especially AJ Styles, a man who has gone on record to say in the past that Daniel Bryan can't get it done anymore. He can't win the big one. We'll see if Daniel Bryan can get it done on his final WWE Championship opportunity in this first pay-per-view of the new year and the new decade here tonight. You see there Wrestlemania looming in the background. That is what it is all about, because you've got to imagine the man who wins this match will almost guaranteedly be heading into Wrestlemania as champion. But speaking of champions, here comes the phenomenal AJ Styles. The phenomenal one is here at the Royal Rumble, a man who has held that WWE Championship for well over a year at this point. And speaking of the aforementioned CM Punk, he has passed 4-3-4 for AJ Styles, but the question is, will he head into yet again another WrestleMania in this reign as champion? And of course we know CM Punk is here tonight. He's watching on surely at this match right now. He'll go one-on-one with Shane McMahon in a street fight later tonight. Best in the world versus quote-unquote best in the world. But it's not about Punk versus McMahon right now. It's about Styles versus Bryan and what promises to be another classic. Say what you will about AJ Styles' actions recently, but you can't deny that when he says he is phenomenal, he backs it up every single time he is in that WWE ring. But ladies and gentlemen, that is what it is all about here tonight at the Royal Rumble, a night full of opportunity, the Royal Rumble match for the men and the women. But right now, it's about Daniel Bryan's last opportunity. Daniel Bryan, AJ Styles for the WWE Championship one last time. Here we go. And Daniel Bryan wasting no time with those kicks and those strikes straight to AJ Styles. He knows that this is his last opportunity. And Daniel Bryan with a suplex. Shane McMahon made it very clear to open up SmackDown a number of weeks ago before he was interrupted by CM Punk in his office as he goes for a dropkick there, Bryan, but Styles with a clothesline. This is Bryan's last opportunity if he should lose. If he wins, of course he will be WWE Championship, but should he lose, that is it for D-Bry. There's the elbow. But we know Daniel Bryan in his career, he has won it all, he has done it all. He is a multi-time world champion, multi-time WWE champion, and there's the dropkick, and he's gonna go for it again, running around. Here we go, there's another one, and busted Styles open very early on. Counter by AJ Styles, and now into that DDT, a counter by Daniel Bryan, though again, these two men, two of the absolute best of this generation. There's no doubt about that, and we are going to be treated to a classic here at the Rumble. And there's a Hurricane Rana. You don't see that from Daniel Bryan very often these days, but Bryan is feeling it here. And ever since CM Punk said it, he said, hey, I'm going to try and bring back the yes movement out of Daniel Bryan one way or another, or I'm going to GTS the new Daniel Bryan. And it seems like every time we go on, as much as Daniel Bryan wants to deny it, the yes movement is coming back slowly. And now Daniel Bryan, wait a second, what's he going to go for here? He's going to toss AJ Styles across the ring with a German suplex. Look at Daniel Bryan saying, is that all you got, WWE Champion? Is that all you got, phenomenal one? Perhaps Daniel Bryan does have AJ Styles' number after Survivor Series and what happened there. After Daniel Bryan was screwed, as there's a dropkick, he was screwed by the OC on multiple occasions. And now AJ Styles gonna lift up Daniel Bryan for a DDT. A reverse DDT, that is. A little bit of Finn Balor there. And we know the history between Balor and Styles, but it's not about that right now. It's about this maneuver on the arm of Daniel Bryan as the tide is beginning to turn here for the WWE Champion and the phenomenal one. Wait a second though, counter by Bryan, a nice little counter there, and now Daniel Bryan, he's wrestling Styles down. He's got the yes lock locked in, the yes lock is applied, but oh wait a second, Styles, he knows 1,000 submissions and he knows how to get out of them as well. And Styles with a counter, speaking of submissions, roll through straight into the calf crusher, and Bryan has nowhere to go. But Bryan, the man who also knows 1,000 more submissions than Styles, he knows how to get out of that calf crusher. Or the calf killer, whatever you want to call it. Either way, it is effective, but it's not effective on Bryan because he couldn't get it locked in. Big boot by Styles there, and now Styles, wait a second, he's gonna go full. There it is, the face buster. And now he's just working down on that neck of Bryan. We know the history of injuries that Bryan's had before retirement. It's an absolute miracle that Bryan could come back from retirement in a fantastic moment, but right now he might just catch himself on the end of a phenomenal forearm. But Styles, no, Styles does not clash that time with his opponent, and now Styles with a forearm of his own. It's not a phenomenal one though, but Styles just turns the tide around. I mean, say what you will about AJ Styles, but there's a reason he has been WWE Champion for over 400 days, and he is proving it right now. And here we go with the Oshigoroshi. And now look at it. Oh, wait a second, counter by Bryan. Very back and forth, and what a forearm there, caught him flush. Oh, but Styles, oh, he's gonna take advantage now. Bryan was gloating to the crowd. That's that new Daniel Bryan shining through. Styles clash connects, and that's it. No, a kick out at 2 3/4, and Styles can't believe it. And now Styles, oh my goodness, a knee, and the blood is pouring from both men now. Daniel Bryan from the top rope. Here we go, the huge drop kick to Styles. He makes it look so effortless. That is Daniel Bryan. Oh, wait a second, he was going for those yes kicks or the no kicks, or whatever you want to call them. They're effective either way. Some people believe they're the world famous it kicks, but you know Daniel Bryan innovated them. Momentum surging, counter by Styles though. And now Styles, oh wait a second, he's got him hooked. Here we go, AJ Styles hooks the arms for the Styles clash, connects again into the cover. He's got him hooked, and no, freaking believable. What does Styles have to do? Styles with a forearm there, and AJ Styles off the rope, spring, oh my god, the DDT tornado, but Bryan's still up with the drop kick. This has been unbelievable action here at the Royal Rumble, and oh my god, AJ Styles just got rocked with that. And now Daniel Bryan's going up again. Oh my goodness, Bryan with the elbow, no, Styles moves out of the way there, and now AJ Styles, what's he thinking here in the shadow of the Wrestlemania sign? Brain busted. Oh my goodness, Styles is pulling something out of your playbook here. You can just know it. You just know it. The frog splash. Shut up, Viva La Raza. And Styles is going for another. He knows he can't put away the Bryan with one. And now Styles, what the hell? Oh my god, he went for it. Shut out, old school AJ Styles there, but Bryan dodged it. Oh my god, and again, Styles kicks out of that. These men are bringing out some of the most unique maneuvers we've seen ever in the WWE. And now, wait a second. Oh my god, the heel hook is locked in by Bryan. It is locked in, and Styles is in excruciating pain, but Styles with the right hand, and Styles gets out of it. AJ Styles is feeling that leg though. Bryan's been working on it with a clothesline. Oh, but wait a second, Styles was about to roll through that calf crusher transition and go for something else there. And now look at this transition again, drop toe hold. And now, oh my god, what a wicked backhand that is by Styles. And I think Bryan got rocked on one of those, the brain buster. I don't think any of these fans in attendance can believe it. And Styles, oh my goodness, he went for something there. Oh my god, Bryan caught him with a drop kick. Again, looks like he's setting up for something here, but I'm not exactly sure what he's setting up for, because Styles keeps getting the counter off. And Styles, German suplex, oh my god, absolutely snaps him. And the phenomenal one saying, come on, is that all you got, Bryan? And look at this, oh, Bryan has more. Bryan has fight, there goes Styles. What the hell is Bryan thinking here? Daniel Bryan, oh wait a second, he's gonna go for that German suplex, absolutely snaps AJ. Now what does Bryan have in mind here? Daniel Bryan, oh wait a second, he's got him hooked for the label lock once again. The label lock is locked in on Styles. Are we about to crown a new WWE Champion here in Houston? Is Bryan gonna get the tap out? No. Styles, yeah, he disconnects the hands, and he gets the right hand off. And now Styles off the ropes with a spring, oh my god, the DDT. Bryan still has life, and now Daniel Bryan, oh my god, he gets him hooked. He grabs the injured leg, and that is brilliant from Bryan. Is this gonna be it for AJ Styles' title reign? The historic title reign, but no, the hit straight to the head, and this is AJ Styles at his best. AJ Styles is waiting for Daniel Bryan. He's about to go airborne across the ring for the one, the only, the phenomenal forearm straight to the jaw. Look at this, AJ Styles trash talking Daniel Bryan. Bryan has absolutely no idea where he is with that concussion, and AJ Styles is gonna look to put the nail in the coffin. Styles clash, and now AJ Styles successfully retains the WWE Championship again. Styles does it again. An incredible showing and one of the greatest matches in Royal Rumble history. But in the end, the phenomenal one simply just does it better. If you're CM Punk looking on, you're watching this match, you're looking at the performance that Styles just put on, I mean, I'd be a little bit worried if I was CM Punk. You know, Punk won Styles, but the question is, can Punk defeat Shane McMahon later tonight in that street fight? The phenomenal reign continues. And here we go. It is now time for the street fight between CM Punk and Shane McMahon.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing 218 pounds, CM Punk.
This has been a highly anticipated matchup here at the Royal Rumble between one man who many people consider to be the best in the world once upon a time and still even to this day, and another man who has basically been the self-proclaimed best in the world for a number of years now, and that is Shane McMahon, who has continued to be a thorn in the side of everyone on SmackDown, and that's just putting it plain. Punk made his historic return to SmackDown after Survivor Series, and it has been a well-documented, very eventful few months ever since then.
He is the best in the world, Shane McMahon!
Well, believe it or not, this man is still the SmackDown commish, despite the fact that he loves to play wrestler every couple of weeks. No pun intended, but quite frankly, it's time for Shane O'Mac to put his money where his mouth is. You claim you're the best in the world, then go ahead and beat the man who is actually the best in the world here tonight at the Royal Rumble. And now here we go, the referee rings the bell, and we're off, and Punk is wasting no time going after McMahon in the street fight. Oh, and Punk with those chops there, and the Irish whip to McMahon, wasting no time. CM Punk with the knee straight away, straight into that bulldog, and oh, wait a second, counter by McMahon. Well, that was unbelievable. Now counter by CM Punk, shoves him off. This is hot and heavy to get going in this one, but now Punk's gonna lift him up, and there's the move on the knee. It was just a couple of weeks ago on SmackDown when this whole thing became a reality. Shane O'Mac with the announcement that Daniel Bryan would be getting that WWE Championship shot here at the Royal Rumble against AJ Styles, which we saw earlier tonight, and Punk having issue with that since it was Punk versus Bryan for the #1 contender spot at TLC, but then it was ruined by the OC, and that match was never actually officially finished. We never had a #1 contender, and then McMahon just went ahead and gave it to Daniel Bryan, and Punk certainly was not too happy about that there, and it would lead to McMahon suspending CM Punk after some heated words were exchanged, and Punk said, hey, the most dangerous man is a man who has nothing left to lose. That would lead to a brawl and a GTS for Shane McMahon, the SmackDown commissioner, leaving him lying in the parking lot at SmackDown. McMahon would then come out the next week on SmackDown and say, hey, CM Punk, you son of a bitch, I want you at the Royal Rumble in a street fight. Your suspension's lifted, and I'm gonna beat your ass. And that was just this past week on SmackDown Live, which led to a main event, and here's a clothesline by Punk, by the way. Shane McMahon would once again stick his nose exactly where it does not belong, and now Punk again with another clothesline, but he would screw CM Punk out of that match, giving Owens a huge win heading into this pay-per-view here tonight in Houston. And you want to have a little bit more of a history lesson, you want to go back even further, before Punk even returned to the WWE. It was all the way back in 2018, I believe, when it was in Saudi Arabia, and Shane McMahon stepped in the Best in the World Trophy tournament, a tournament that I don't believe even should have happened. It especially should not have involved someone like Shane McMahon, but I rest my case. Shane McMahon would go ahead and win that after replacing The Miz. He would win the Best in the World Trophy, and he's been saying he's the best in the world ever since. He's even got Greg Hamilton to get it on the strip. It's enough about history lessons, it's about the here and now between Punk and McMahon here at the Royal Rumble, and McMahon getting sent into those steel steps, by the way. Absolutely anything is legal here. It's a street fight. There are no countouts, no disqualifications. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission. Oh, wait a second, Punk had a table there, but McMahon wrestles it out of his hands, and now Punk gets it back. Punk has very evil intentions in mind for a man where there is no love lost between these two men, I'll tell you that for free. Oh my god, what the hell is CM Punk planning here? CM Punk's putting down that table, and McMahon has no idea where he is. Oh no. CM Punk is gonna go for that superplex, and if he gets his target right, the superplex straight through the table. Oh my god, this match just started, and it is hot, and CM Punk says it's clobbering time, and CM Punk's picking Shane McMahon up here, and it is game over already with the go to sleep. But what the hell is this? CM Punk he's not even going for the cover. CM Punk clearly wants to do more damage to Shane McMahon. After all that he's put him through. Oh, wait a second. CM Punk, a big fan of baseball. He says batter up. Shane, you're not gonna like the view. Don't turn around. Oh my god. The SmackDown commissioner getting everything and then some that is owed to him and the McMahon family. But man, oh my god, McMahon moves out of the way. The tornado DDT. I should say that float over DDT. Excuse me. Shane McMahon, either way, whatever you want to call the move, it is effective. And McMahon may have just turned the tide of this one around. And now Shane McMahon with a stomp straight to Punk in the corner here. And what the hell is Shane McMahon? Oh my goodness. No, he can't go for this, surely not. Shane McMahon, the quote-unquote best in the world with the coast to coast. He delivers the coast to coast, and Shane McMahon may have just turned this match around into the cover on CM Punk. It is game over for Punk. No, a kick out. Oh my god. He said he was going to kick CM Punk's ass, and we may very well see that in the shadow of the Wrestlemania sign here. And now Shane McMahon float over DDT again, and he connects with it. Wait a second now, Shane McMahon, oh, the triangle is locked in, and we saw this in the match against The Undertaker on WrestleMania 32. But is Punk gonna tap here? Is Punk gonna tap out at the hands of Shane? Or is he gonna use that pure strength to slam him down and disconnect? Punk disconnects, but it might have done a number on him here. And now, oh wait a second, rake to the eyes of McMahon, completely legal in this type of street fight matchup. And there's the move on the knee as well. Wait a second, oh, Shane is gonna go for a ride if Punk's plans go to fruition here. Or if they come to fruition, because Punk has ripped apart the announce table and he's got his eyes dead set on Shane O'Mac. Here comes the money, here comes the table. Shout out Devon Dudley. And now Shane McMahon has CM Punk in a bad area here. Oh my goodness, no. Shane McMahon has CM Punk on the announce table, delivers a right hand straight to the forehead, and we've seen this before from Shane McMahon. It's a calling card that will never get old, but CM Punk is about to witness it for the first time. No, he moved out of the way. CM Punk moves out of the way and the super kick to McMahon. Oh my goodness, Shane McMahon went for the high risk, high reward, and it did not pay off. High risk and no reward for Shane O'Mac this time. Now CM Punk, oh my god, he's up to the top rope here for the moonsault. No, McMahon with the knees. Shane got the double knees up, and now McMahon is back in control, but Punk with a counter here. And now CM Punk, kick to the gut there. This has been as scrappier street fight as I've ever seen before. Just working down on the arm. We saw him do this to McMahon in the parking lot area a couple weeks ago. Look at where this brawl has led to. McMahon gets thrown straight into the stage there, and Punk is done again, and he's going for a third trifecta, sending McMahon, and there's the knee. He sent Shane straight to that Royal Rumble side, and he is just punishing Shane up here. Look at this, Shane. Oh, wait a second, counter there by Punk, and the knee again. Oh, for goodness sake, and there's a clothesline. That table is looming once again. We already saw Shane get put through a table. We saw Punk almost get put through a table. Shane's been put through two, technically, at this point. Evil intentions in mind once again from CM Punk, the straight-head safety, but McMahon with a counter, and now CM Punk's gonna feel the wrath of that clothesline. Oh, look at this from Shane. Oh my god, the bippity bop, the stop. And look at this, McMahon is back in control in the ring here. That table has been set up, and he's just working down on CM Punk, trying to figure a way to put him away. And this may be it here. The triangle hold once again by Shane O'Mac, a man who has had a little bit of training in submission holds, but can CM Punk escape it? Or will he tap here at the Rumble? No, he does it again. The same counter to McMahon in the powerbomb. And now CM Punk, he's going up to the top rope here. I think I know exactly what he's going to be going for. Point up to the sky. Oh yeah, dig it. Elbow drop from the skies. I think CM Punk was just busted wide open. He looks rocked in the corner, and McMahon's going to take advantage. Shane from the top rope with the coast to coast again. Oh no, Shane's going up. You don't think he's going to go for this at the Royal Rumble, fresh off that coast to coast? Surely not. Shane McMahon from the top. Oh no, CM Punk got the knees on. McMahon is clutching. Oh my god, he got a wicked roundhouse for his troubles, and now Punk's going to take advantage of that situation here. CM Punk is going to go for it once again. The GTS. And now look at this. He's got it locked in. The Anaconda Vice. Is Shane going to tap out here at the Royal Rumble at the hands of CM Punk? Is it going to happen? Yes. Punk does it. Shane taps out. He extinguishes the Shane McMahon problem here tonight, and you know exactly where his sights lie and who they are on now as we continue on the road to WrestleMania.